There's some misleading financial ideas floating around on TikTok and other forms of social media, and TikTok seems to be the worst. I can't stand some of the videos I get as a financial professional, seeing people who don't have a license, never took a test, never advised anybody for reals, never been paid, never had to ask somebody, never had to have somebody trust them, never had to deal with a market downturn, and never lost sleep because their clients' monies or accounts are in withdrawal, or the values are down because the market's acting up, whatever, right? So this person's never had to do anything that matters. They have no teeth, no responsibility for their advice. But anyway, I want to bust some of these, and these are like five that I pulled out that I've seen recently. And I'm going to tell you the claim, and then I'm going to debunk it. And I hope that this is going to be helpful because there's a lot of viral misguidance out there, and we need to set the record straight. So here's the first viral misguidance that I've identified. Paying off your mortgage is a bad idea. Use that money to invest instead. Now, I'm sure you've seen the video. Don't pay down your mortgage. Just invest and you'll earn more. Now, that advice is not totally wrong. And in fact, you can go back a couple of episodes where I talked about opportunity cost, and I also talked about where to use your next dollar. And I said that paying down a mortgage might not be the best use of a large lump sum of money, but it could, depending on the situation. And that's the key, is that this advice is dangerously incomplete. So if the market outperforms the rate of your mortgage, yep, that makes sense. But it ignores things like your risk tolerance, market volatility, the peace of mind that you might have if you're the kind of person who needs to have no debt and it's like a burning thing. It may not matter if your mortgage is 3% and you can earn a higher rate in the market, whatever that might look like. It may not matter to you. And so that needs to be considered. The advice is misleading because it's often given without context. It ignores your debt ratio, your risk tolerance, your investment knowledge, your ability to invest, your tax situation, the balance of your mortgage account, other financial goals that you might have in your financial plan. It also assumes that a guaranteed higher rate of return is always going to be the case. And it assumes that the rate of return is currently higher than the mortgage. And if you look at this year, I'm pretty sure if you've bought a home in the last year, your mortgage rate is higher than your market return at this point. For most portfolios, especially a diversified portfolio.